Okay, folks, that's our show for the night.
Tonight, on Friday night, we start 96 with performances by Terry Ellis of En Vogue and Solo. Music by Bush, Faith Evans, and Deep Blue Something. Rita's reviews of 4 Rooms and 12 Monkeys. Plus, comedy from Saturday Night Live's Jim Breuer. I'm Ed Hall. And now, the man who works hard this and every leap year, Henry Cho.
Hey, all right. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the show. It is leap year, man. I get one more day of vacation. All right, Ed, how you doing? Did you have good New Year's?
I had a great New Year's.
All right, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Well, I made one. No bungee jumping in 96.
Oh, really? You're a big bungee jumper. I didn't know that.
Well, no, actually, I've never bungee jumped, but I figured this was a resolution I could probably keep.
That's pretty lame, but you're a smart young man.
Thank you.
Happy New Year anyway, Ed. Hey, when do we get to stop saying that anyway? You know, I've been saying it all week. Happy New Year. I'm
Fan, January 8th, no more Happy New Year's, okay? You know why?
King's birthday. Self's birthday. So you learn that. I'm from Tennessee. We learn it in history. It's pretty sad, but it's a fact. Also, when do the holidays actually start? You know, the whole holiday season. Is it the Wednesday before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving? I got no idea. Of course, I guess in Europe, it doesn't matter because they don't have Thanksgiving. And you know what? Christmas, that's a tough one, too, you know, because I celebrate Christmas because I'm a Christian, but some of my friends don't celebrate Christmas because, well, they're cheap. All right, also, let's see what's going on in the news. On a sad note, the man who created the character Smokey the Bear passed away this week at the age of 94, and his body was cremated, and then it was doused with water. And then they're going to stir it and douse it again. Because you know, only you can prevent that. Welcome to our first regular show of 1996, everybody. Hopefully you celebrated New Year's with us last Sunday, and if you didn't, I don't know what you were doing. All right. I hope you had a good New Year's anyway, and by golly, you better watch NBC next year because we're taking Dick Clark down, baby. We're going to start the music by quickly looking at the top songs on the pop charts.
Mariah Carey continues her chart dominance, this time with Boys to Men on One Sweet Day.
Together, one sweet day.
Whitney Houston sings the title song from her movie, Waiting to Exhale. Coolio's amazing run with the song of 95, Gangsta's Paradise. TLC adds to their long list of successes with Diggin' on You. And another song that refuses to budge from the top 10, it's Deep Blue Something with Breakfast at Tiffany's.
You'll say we've got nothing in common, no common ground to start from.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. That was great. All right, next we turn to a woman who blew us away with her great voice a few weeks ago, so we had to watch her performance again. It's Terry Ellis from En Vogue with her hit song, Wherever You Are.
My love, been such a long, long time. One day I always knew I'd hear from you again, but I'm sorry you're having such hard times. But you thought of me in your time of need, so I say, be a roadie, and I will come running, no matter how long or how hard it may be, wherever you are. Your love is to guide me. I'll be there whenever you need. Who thought it would ever come to this? One last letter with no one last kiss. as the seasons go by. Every day you're on my mind, baby. I long one day to be with you, so I say,
Thanks a lot, Terry. That was great. Happy New Year's to you. All right, this week's Jukebox features 3 follow-up songs. Ed, give us the specifics.
Okay, Henry, our 3 Jukebox artists had huge hits in '95 and have recently released new songs, hoping to match their prior success. First is the man who dominated the New Year's Jukebox with Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio, and his follow-up remake of Too Hot.
Oh, it's too hot, lady. Gotta run for shelter, gotta run for shade. Too hot, homemade. Gotta make some sense of this mess that we made.
Next is the soulful Seal, who placed second in our New Year's Jukebox with Kiss from a Rose and his latest ballad, Don't Cry. And finally, the group who dominated the summer with Good, Better Than Ezra returns with their new release, Rosalia.
Put on your mask, we're in your cape. Put on your mask, my Rosalia. Put on your mask, we're in your cape. Put on your mask, my Rosalia.
Now remember, you're voting for their current release, not their past hit. So call now and throughout the show. Your vote could make the difference. It's free at 1-800-JUKE-PICK. That's 1-800-585-3742. Now back to Henry.
Hey, thanks a lot, Ed. All right, stay tuned for a performance from Solo, comedy from Jim Breuer, and Rita's Reviews right after this. Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm here with Rita now. How you doing?
Good. Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year, everybody. That was great.
Happy New Year to you again.
Happy New Year again.
What a blast.
That was fun. I tell you, it was great. It was a little cold, but it was great being down there. I tell you, that energy in New York City anyway, but at New Year's Eve, down there with 300,000 people screaming, going nuts.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The police escorted her all the way back up.
And you too. If people
fun.
don't know, we were live from Times Square on New Year's Eve up against Dick Clark, and we had the time of our life. So.
It was great. And we had 6 minutes to get to the top of the Marriott after they showed us down on the ground, and man, it was tough. And, you know, men parted ways for her.
And then, did I ever get harassed about not kissing him at midnight?
Yeah, you know, my birthday was the 30th. I didn't get a kiss from anybody. And then New Year's Eve, wanted a kiss from him.
It was all part of the joke.
I know it was, but it was funny. But your aunt gave you a hard time.
My aunt, my mom.
God bless him. You should kiss me because I'm a nice boy.
I gave you a big hug.
You did. It was a good hug.
So, anyway, we had a great
You're
time.
a good hugger. It was great. It
was also great that we had the great response for our Juke Box.
That's right.
It was consistent with what's been happening throughout the year with Julio.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we were prepared to show a different performance in each different time zone, but as you can see from the results, Julio just kicked butt straight across the board.
Straight across the country.
It's unbelievable.
Which is perfect because he should have.
Yeah, he was great. He was unbelievable.
Hot. So, and we also would like to thank Andy Richter for joining us.
Andy was great, and Conan was a lot of fun to work with. And
Tim Meadows from Saturday Night Live and Jim Breuer.
That's right.
Both very good character actors. And also Jim does a great stand-up, and so we have more of Jim for you tonight. Check it out.
It's cold in New York, so I decided to go to Florida. I have relatives in Florida. Been to Florida recently? The biggest bugs in the world in Florida. Scared the daylights out of me. I was driving down there, you know. What the heck is going on? You know, it's like usually when you drive down a highway and you hit a bug, boom, they're dead. You never see them again. In Florida, you hit these things, they come looking for you like 3 days later. Like knocking on your door.
Yeah, this is the house right here. This is it. Let's go, pal. We know you're in there.
Come to the doors like 5 and
Yeah, can we talk to you a second? Yeah.
listen. Just a little question here. I know it's late. Calm down. I got it under control. Listen. That car parked over there? Just answer the question. Is it or is it not your car over there? Oh, it is? Oh. You want to step outside? You messed up my brother pretty bad. You want to step outside? Oh, you're not so bad without your car, are you? No. Charlie, come here. Is this the guy? Where is he? He's got one antenna. I can't see him. Is that him? I'm trying. My Tesla goes on the windshield. That's him. He just gets right. He wouldn't even stop. Florida's good. I get to see my nephew down there. He's into that really hard, loud, heavy metal. Anyone into heavy metal? Does anyone listen to heavy metal on a normal decibel? No one does. I come in the kid. He's like,
Uncle Jimmy, wait till you hear this new band. They're the best. Here, come here. Let me show you.
Oh, yeah, when are they coming to town? They're headbangers, and I found out why they're called headbangers. Have you ever been to a hard rock concert? See, the first headbanger was seen in the early 70s. It was an AC/DC concert. And those people didn't know that music was going to be that loud.
So they're all sitting there waiting.
People are like, oh my God, my ears! Coming with you. Just turn it down. And no one even stays in their seats at those concerts. Nobody does. I was sitting there in the 5th row, you know, sitting there next to this kid. He's like trying to pierce the nipple for like an hour. It's all in the mind, man. I've been waiting, man. Yeah, why don't you wait over there, okay? And then they come on, and I'm in the 5th row, and little did I know.
Like, you go see our
concert. The whole stadium comes to join you in the 5th row, whether you like it or not. And they don't tell you they're coming. They just bum rush you. So the lights go out. I'm like, all right, show's about to begin. Now no one can hear you. After an hour, like, hey, how's everyone doing? Not so good, man. This guy's trying to pierce my rear end over here. So all in the mind, man. I couldn't believe how violent the concerts are now, too. You know, I got the mosh pit. You know what I'm talking about? These kids, like, remember when we went to concerts, you just, like, throw a frisbee, like, hey.
Catch the frisbee. That was a great catch. You're good.
Now these kids punch one another. You ever see that? They run around and start punching one another. I didn't know this was going to happen. I'm hanging out like, yeah, it's a great song. And the bouncer's like, you out, me? What are you talking about? Good night, guys. You guys were great. Take care.
Thanks a lot. That's right. Thanks, Jim. That was great. Hey, sorry about the ending credits on our New Year's Eve show. We kind of cut you off. But thanks for hanging, and next time we come to New York, we'll just hang out, all right?
Yeah.
Well, New Year's Eve was a blast. It was
Sure
a blast.
was.
I know it.
And I'll give you that kiss later on.
Okay. Where's my chapstick?
See, guys?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
We have to deal with.
All right. Yeah. Hey, guess what came out new on videotape?
What's that?
Showgirls. And you know what that means, people? It means you can see how bad it sucks in the comfort of your own home.
I don't think that's all people are going to be doing with that movie in the privacy of their own home.
That's true. You know what? So Blockbuster is now going to rent it out, but they cut out all those bad parts, so.
That leaves like 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be like a really quick trailer or something.
Okay. So let's look at some full-length movies now.
Okay.
Well, 3 movies go wide today, including Nixon, which I reviewed and didn't really like last week, and 2 others which may not be for everybody. Starting with 4 Rooms, which is brought to us by 4 top directors and 8 top actors in 4 different stories about celebrating New Year's Eve in a once grand L.A. hotel. Well, the stories are linked together by a new jittery bellboy, Tim Roth, who first greets a coven of sexy witches, including Madonna, gathering to perform their annual ritual.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, don't cry for her, Argentina. That was great. Anyway, another great concept that didn't quite work out to be as playful as I had hoped, and here's why. 3 of the 4 rooms had stories that were pointless, strange, or both. Tim Roth, tying everything together, serves up a neurotic and uncharacteristically weak performance. And only hotel guest Antonio Banderas and family were exciting to visit, not just because he's gorgeous either. Well, it's not worth paying full rate when you only enjoy a quarter of the view, so don't check into these 4 rooms unless you're desperate. I know you would have loved to check in with Madonna.
I would have checked in that room. I would have been the bellhop or anything you wanted.
It was pretty wild in there with the witches, but
bet
it
it was.
didn't make any sense.
I like that dress and that little
Ooh la la. But Antonio, or I guess Robert Rodriguez, directed that segment.
Right.
And it was very good, and the little kids.
I saw the trailer. I saw the
very
trailer, and the kids were really cute.
Fun, very
That's
fun.
great. That's
So-
great. Well, I won't go see that one anyway. So.
Give you a kiss.
Okay. Then I'll go. Let's go to a movie later
Yeah,
on.
right.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
It's not worth it, Henry, believe me.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce Willis and 12 Monkeys traveling back from the year 2035 in hopes of finding out how to prevent the destruction of the human race. Well, he lands in a mental institution under the supervision of psychiatrist Madeline Stowe with the whacked-out son of a scientist, Brad Pitt, as his roommate. He's lucky.
Some voice comes along. He's trying to convince people, well, other doctors mainly, that there's these teeny tiny invisible bad things called germs that get into your body and make you sick. Huh? He's trying to get doctors to wash their hands. What is this guy? Crazy? Huh? Teeny tiny invisible, what do you call them? Germs? Huh? What? Now, cut to the 20th century. Huh? Last week, as a matter of fact, right before I got dragged into this hellhole. I go in to order a burger in this fast food joint. The guy, he drops it on the floor. Jim, he picks it up. He wipes it off. He hands it to me like it was all okay. What about the germs, I say? He says, I don't believe in germs. Germs is just a plot they made up so they can sell you disinfectants and soaps. Now, He's crazy, right? See? There's no right, there's no wrong, there's only popular opinion.
I don't believe Brad Pitt has germs. That's my popular opinion.
Well, listen to you. See, you'd kiss him. She'd kiss him even if it wasn't New Year's, wouldn't you?
Even with that psycho eye, I think I'd think about it.
I bet you would.
Okay. Well, this is not your ordinary futuristic drama. There's a lot to like about it on one hand, but on the other, it's infuriating. Beginning with the positive, the mystery of 12 Monkeys often holds your attention, and the deadly serious Willis and Looney Tunes Pit lead the way with interesting characters. Also, the dark visual design presents the right mood, but on the flip side, it's not the easiest movie to sit through because it becomes difficult following the story, which loses its sense of urgency, shifting the whole experience into slow motion. So highlighting a few points, this is a strange movie, but it is intriguing. Willis is unhinged, but likable, and Brad's monkeying around makes us laugh. However, the story is sometimes like a zoo that has you feeling lost. Now, I wouldn't recommend this film to all of my friends, but if you're in the mood for some dark fiction, 12 Monkeys is worth seeing. So you're in a dark mood lately. Maybe you'd like to.
Thank you very much. I am dark and gloomy, but I would go like to see this because it looks great, and plus I love Madeline Stowe, so that's great. And it's sounds like a lot like Time Cop and Outbreak, which you didn't like Outbreak, but you do like this one.
I'm glad you listened to me, Henry.
I do listen. I watch clips all the time with you. All right.
Well, now we're going to take a look at the top grossing films for 1995 and how I rated them throughout the year, starting with the ones I think are just okay, including Batman Forever. Now, obviously, most of you disagreed with me since it was #1, taking in a big $184 million.
Totally out of control. You're going to get yourself killed. You're looking at your new partner. No.
And, of course, there is the costly Waterworld. Now, I know I am pretty hard on Kevin Costner, but this time I think I was justified. And I promised to ease up on him in '96. Okay, and you still owe me for this, really.
That's right.
Okay. Well, then on my list of worst seeing is two violent and destructive movies. Bob Dole's probably frowning on me right now. Beginning with 7, where Freeman and Pitt take us through a gruesome 2 hours of suspense. And there's Die Hard with a Vengeance, treating the bang-up buddy team of Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson.
Are you aiming for these people? No. Maybe that mine.
Then Jim Carrey continues his zaniness and silly potty humor in Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
Yay, kid, yeah.
And for the kids, there's the talented Christina Ricci joining the friendly ghost Casper.
Oh, yeah? Well, company loves misery. Boom!
And the family entertainment continues in our Don't Miss category with toy rivals Buzz Lightyear and Woody resolving their differences in Toy Story. There's also the beautifully told and brilliantly animated Pokemon. Looks like it was another great year for Disney. And we end with 2 adventures following feuding commanders Washington and Haskell.
Under the Sea and Crimson Tide. You got it!
And the countdown to disaster in the real-life mission of Apollo 13.
Give me a go, no go for launch. Booster. Go. Retro. Go. Vital.
I love that movie. You had a bet with people, didn't you, with top 10 grossing?
Yeah,
How'd you do?
top 20 grossing films from Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day weekend, and I didn't do real well.
They didn't bet money. Nothing illegal here.
No, the money was going to charity. If there was money, charity, tax write-off.
You didn't do too good, huh?
No, well, I didn't see any movies. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was guessing about the titles and the stars, and I also picked Waterworld way too high. Should have listened to the pro. Listen to the pro.
It was #9, though. So it did okay.
Yeah, but see, I picked it like #3.
Okay, anyway.
Not good. Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, when we come back, we'll take a look at our viewers' poll results, a new performance from Solo, your jukebox winner in Bush, and also don't forget to keep voting for this week's jukebox. First is Coolio trying to approach the success of his last song with a remake of Too Hot. Next is the heartfelt sound of Syl in Don't Cry. And finally, the upbeat sounds of Summer Rock Chaps, Better Than Ezra with Rosalia. It's a free call, 1-800-JUKE-PICK, and Friday night we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to the show, and now here's Rita. Hey, welcome back to the show, and now here's Rita to take a look at the viewers' poll.
Yeah, we had a lot of calls again last week, so thanks again for your opinions. And a lot of people were anxious to give them. First, there was no doubt what the 2 big stories of '95 were. Very few people felt affected by Bosnia, but almost half of you were most impacted by the Oklahoma bombing and slightly less by the O.J. Simpson verdict. And for 96, Bosnia and the economy concern a substantial number of you in this election year, but crime is definitely foremost on your mind, with about 45% of you putting it number 1. That's pretty sad.
That is sad.
But true. And when it comes to the top actors in 95, you and I are in sync. Kevin Bacon and Michael Douglas were great, but Travolta's portrayal of a loan shark in Get Shorty is tops. And we're also together on the best performance by an actress in 95. Now, I'm as torn as you are between Nicole Kidman and Angela Bassett. They both were terrific.
They were. I don't know. I didn't see...
I know.
Okay. Nicole Kidman. Go ahead.
Well, we're giving the operators the week off, but we'll have more questions for you next week. So, Henry, you can't make your calls tonight. You have to keep your opinions to yourself.
I know. You got to wait a whole week before we do it again. All right. I'll see you later on. All right. Let's listen to the follow-up release from a group that brings the sounds of 60s soul to today's beat. Solos harmonizing their way to the top with the fastest rising R&B song, Where Do You Want Me to Put It?
Come on now. Come on. Come on. That's what I'm saying right there. Look at it. Give me the room now. Let me do my thing. It's time to get on. Let's get it on. Anytime you're in the mood to groove, give me a call. Just say the word, and I'll be right there. Baby, I'm gonna fill you up with tender loving care. Just check it out. It's all to make you feel good, to carry you to ecstasy. If you're giving direction, communicate to me, baby. It's time to come closer, 'cause we got to earn. So baby, can we do it once or twice just to rehearse? When can we work it up? When can we work it up? Down, yeah. Or do you like it when I get my groove on? Round and around and around and around. It's all to make you feel good. In love, even the blind can see. If you're giving direction, communicate to me, oh baby. Oh, where you want me to put it? Oh, yeah. If you want me to get it right. Tell me what should I do? Tell me what should I do? I'm starting to work right down, 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 yeah. I don't wanna lose it. Oh, yeah. Baby, tell me where do you want me to put it? Well, if it feels good, do you say yeah? Oh, yeah. To me, oh yeah, it feels good. I know it sure enough feels real good. Oh yeah, it feels good. Sure enough feels good till you let me hear you say yeah. Oh yeah, good. Work it on down, 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 down. Did you want me to put it down? Is it right here? Is it over there? Is it where you want? Baby, I don't care. We're making love. I love to get you home. Tell me where, oh, where do you want me to put it? Do you want me to put it down? Want me to get it right? See, I'm about to get it right. What should I do? I know. Walk it on to the down, down, yeah. Wanna lose it? Oh, yeah. Baby, tell me. Starting to work it out, and I don't want to lose it. So baby, tell me where do you want me to put it? If it feels good, do you see it? Oh yeah, it feels good. And baby, tell me where. Oh yeah, it feels good. And baby, tell me where. Oh yeah, it feels good. And baby, tell me where. Do you want me to put in.
Now, there's no viewers poll this week, but keep voting for your jukebox favorite between Coolio, Seal, or Better Than Ezra. Give us a free call at 1-800-JUKE-PIC. That's JUKEPIC. And don't go to sleep yet, because Friday night will be right back.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Let's see what's going on. In the state of Michigan, you can now buy marriage license with your credit card. Gee, you know what? With that kind of marriage, at least you can keep your interest up. Also in the news, researchers have found out a diet pill that makes you feel fuller. The only problem is it contains 500 grams of fat. Again, a ton of votes in a close race highlighted last week's jukebox. First was the techno dance sounds of LaBouche in Be My Lover.
Looking back on all the time we spent together, you ought to know by now if you want to be my lover, wanna be my lover. Yeah.
Next, the inquisitive rocking sound of Joan Osborne in One of Us.
One of us, just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home.
And finally, the scorn sound of Faith Evans. And Miss Evans won by 8%, earning almost half the 36,000 votes with her number 5 R&B hit, Soon As I Get Home.
Baby, I'll do what I can do.